Barbara.
Paul, I hate to tell you your stuff.
I'm sorry. As I look around the room with very, very mixed reactions, I'm so pleased and honored that you could all be here with us to dedicate plaques and projects in memory of Michael. I want to start off by thanking the two families that made those projects possible. Terry and Joe Storch made a very significant donation, which underwrites a alternative therapy room in this new wonderful facility. And the Weinstock family made a donation in general support of this new facility. So we thank them publicly, and they're good friends to us and to Shaare Zedek. You'll hear more about their specific gifts later on. Faye and I belong to a club which no one should belong to. We know others who buried children, but have no idea how much it affected their lives until now. Yet, remembering Michael, who he was, how much he accomplished, what an outstanding son, husband, father, brother he was, gives us strength to deal with his loss. I wish that I could introduce each one of you, but that would take up too much time. You represent just about every aspect of our lives. Family members from both sides of our family, and one side, you'll recognize both those family members because both of them have babies. One's sitting over here, and the other one's not here yet, but they'll be here soon. My Jewish sleepaway camp director, from when I had just become a bar mitzvah, that's 65 years ago. One of Michael's close friends, and you'll hear from him later. The two top leaders of Shaare Zedek, two gentlemen who have made a difference not only to the lives of people in Jerusalem and Israel, but actually all over the world. And we're so honored and pleased that they're here, and we'll say a few words later on. Friends and colleagues from Shaare Zedek, the Jewish Communal Service Federation World, Klal, this greener will be here, they're stuck in traffic, JNF, and the Hebrew University, and friends from the San Diego and Teaneck Jewish communities. We are so moved by your love and your support. There are, however, a few people whom I would like to introduce. Alice Schoenfeld started her life at Unvar, survived the Holocaust. I think the only person I know who survived the Holocaust, never spending a day in a camp. Emigrated to the States, got married in the Bronx, moved to, and those who understand the Bronx would understand it, don't worry about the others, moved to Beverly Hills, and at the right young age of 90, 1 year ago, made Aliyah to live in Zichron Yaakov. She's a very special lady, and we are so moved by her presence here today. Alice, would you stand so everyone can see who you are? I expect her to be mayor of Zichron Yaakov within the next year or so. Rabbi Irving, I'm going to introduce them in a little bit, although they're not here yet. Rabbi Irving is and Lou Greenberg, who we had a profound effect on the Jewish family, on the JESER family, since we first met them in 1977 on the Shabbaton organized by the Orlando Jewish Federation, which I led as the executive vice president. Lou and Yitz also belong to that sad club, having lost a child. They're both very special people, and we're so honored that they will be here today, and Yitz will speak later. Last but not least, Laura and Eleanor. Eleanor is not Eleanor, but Eleanor got off the plane. She said to her mother, "Since I'm in Israel, please call me Elisheva." Laura is the most supportive and loving daughter-in-law. She is an outstanding mother, and she is the best caregiver anyone could ever hope for. She made the last years of Michael's life as productive and comfortable as possible. For that, we'll always be grateful. And then there is 6.5-year-old Eleanor, Elisheva, a bright light in everyone's lives, sharp and talented, funny and loving, and very tall for her age. You will hear from her later, I am sure. There are two people who are not here, two families not here, and I must say how much we missed them. Mark and Michael and Dave were three souls brothers, not just physical brothers because they were born to the same parent, but they lived one world together. They were very, very close, made our lives very easy and full of knowledge and satisfaction. Neither could be here for many reasons, so we miss them. Before I introduce our MC, a word about the music that is a major part of this dedication. Jewish music plays a very significant role in the JESER lives, especially in Michael's life. Michael loves songs by Naomi Shemer and Debbie Friedman, songs that you will help us sing later on during the program. We are fortunate to have with us Boaz Dorot to lead some of the music that Michael loves so much. Boaz is the music director of Kehilat Kohan Shema here in Jerusalem. He was raised on Kohan Shema. It was there that he had his bar mitzvah. He is an active member of Telem Youth, and after his deployment from IDF, completed his studies in composition at the Jerusalem Academy of Music and Dance, and is a member and co-founder of Nigunim Ensemble Group. More important than any of that, it is fitting that Boaz is here at Shaare Zedek because for those of you who have watched Shaare Zedek's Here Comes the Sun music video, based on the Beatles music, it was Boaz who arranged the musical arrangement of that most beautiful video. And if you haven't seen it, Google Shaare Zedek Here Comes the Sun. It is one of the best videos I've ever seen, and I've shown it dozens and dozens of times since Boaz put it together. I want to turn the rest of the program over to our MC, Razi Floshan, Shaare's Director of Operations for Resource Development. I want to thank Razi and her team for working so hard to make this dedication so meaningful and so successful. Razi?